I called Mojo. Didn't know Ira and Corey, but one of our team members did, and we used them a couple of years prior to fill an event, and we were at our wits' end. It was December, I think it was December the 8th, and just to give you a picture, everything starts to shut down that next week around the Christmas holidays. And we were just trying to figure out, man, what are we going to do to fill this event? And we had all of our team and our speakers, but we only had 3 paid people going to this event in Palm Springs, which the tickets were $2,500 a piece. And so I reached out to Mojo Global on Friday evening around 5:30, got a call back pretty immediately, scheduled a call with one of their people and also with Ira. That was on Thursday. Ira's call was Thursday, and that's important because I was able to do that through the website, but it was too far in advance and I was going to lose the whole week. By Tuesday, I had met with someone on their team. By Tuesday night, we had scheduled our first Mojo campaign. That's what we call that, our Mojo campaign. By Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, because I got it right away. Oh, this is what I need to do. No problem. By then, we had already, I think, within those next 3 days, I probably had scheduled somewhere between 20 or 30 meetings with people, all from LinkedIn. But the following week is really the testimony, and this is where together I scheduled over 110 appointments for me and my partner to begin calling, and this is up until literally the 21st of December. And this is where it made all the difference for us as it relates to what I think I jumped on when you were talking about this empty calendar syndrome. And in fact, if you saw that picture, that's really what our calendar looked like underneath the picture where they had that slide that week compared to the first week. And it was just absolutely amazing. And what it did for not only our ability to connect with people and to tell them about their business, we actually by the 21st, have spoken to 140 people about our event. We ultimately ended up with about 70 people in that event. I'm not really sure how many of them actually came from LinkedIn. We haven't done those numbers yet. But what it did, not only for us, but for our entire team, for our business, was we weren't talking to 140 people, I can tell you that, about the business of what we were doing. And also for our entire team, it created such a momentum because every time we talked to people, we were telling them, hey, we're on these calls. I've got 10 more calls to make today. And they were going crazy. They were like, what? All coming from LinkedIn. And so for me personally, I ended up talking to some of the people out of this group and really working on recruiting 10 of the people I talked to actually get this service because it was so powerful and it was so effective for us. And it's just an amazing tool, and we're not going to continue to do business without it.
Love it. Thank you, Anna. Revenue-wise, what do you think is going to come over the next 12 months from you using LinkedIn and the systems that we taught you?
Oh my gosh. Even now, just listening to you today, when I realized that each one of these opportunities could be 5820, and how could I convert them into opportunities of value? I believe that even as we continue, we have another event coming up now. I'm getting ready to run a campaign to invite coaches into our Coach Faculty program for EBW. We have multiple events throughout the year. Not only will we use it for events, the other thing that we're going to use it for is we have what we call these forums, and that's reaching out to our CEOs, our foundation executive directors to bring them into this collective community. So I don't think we'll be living without it. So, and I think financially, and I shared with you all previously, even coming from the event, our event, they paid the ticket price. Then the second part of that was have them to pay for another ticket. To date, I think we're probably at about maybe 20 follow-up purchases for another $2,500. And so I don't know. It's what we're doing.
Love it.
But you can have me back at a later time when I can figure out how much money I've made, and then I'll tell you that portion, and specifically I'll keep track of how I'm doing with the actual software.
All right,
so
perfect.
Anna, a quick question. Is it true that you're going to have every week now you're going to have a Brinks truck come and get all the money and take it to the bank?
You better believe it.
Thank
All
you,
right.
Anna.
Thank
You're
you,
welcome.
Anna.
Thanks for having me.
Appreciate you.
Thank you for having me.